at these World Championships.
And every single day she has a different color. And I think this is just so impactful for young girls who see themselves in Shelly-Ann when they see her out here fully being herself and embracing her passions on and off the track. So undisputed, you gotta hear this. Undisputed greatest of all time in the 100. She won her 5th 100-meter title, the only woman to win 5 world titles in the same individual event. Just absolutely incredible.
This crowd knows that the next big superstar in this event could be Abby Steiner, the NCAA champion, the collegiate record holder. Only Shericka Jackson has run faster this year. She's also the U.S. national champion this year to boot.
Okay, so you'll often hear Addo talk about UCLA. You'll hear Sonia talk about Texas or Baylor. Have a look at
Kudos to the coaches of that school and how well their athletes have not just run collegiately, but continued to run.
The only athlete here who has beaten Abby Steiner is this 19-year-old from Nigeria.
The Nigerians are very excited about her, the SEC champion. So she won SECs, Steiner got her back at NCAAs, and now they're in adjacent lanes representing their country at the World Championships. You better believe that those 3 lanes, 4, 5, and 6, are going to be hot for this semifinal.
And Favour O'Feely said, I didn't just come here to compete. I am here to win. That might be a little tough against Shericka Jackson, but we'll see. Final, semi-final. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Favour O'Feely, Abby Steiner in this.
Set.
Who's going to make the cut to make the final?
This is Abby Steiner's 54th race of the year. Look at the world champion at 100 meters. She knows she has to build a lead because Steiner and O'Feely are going to be coming.
Here comes the young American on the inside of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And Favour O'Feely's got some work to do. Only the top 2 go through. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce have left them behind. She wins in 21.83. Abby Steiner will go through on the automatic qualifier. And Favour O'Feely in 3rd. We'll have to look at the time. Wow. Championships.
Prior to last year, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce had never broken 22. I wasn't sure if she was a medal contender at this meet. In this event, she is.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Otto. I was shocked. I wasn't shocked at her first 100. I just didn't think that she would hold it so well. And she still looked comfortable in the final part of that race. I saw her after the 100-meter race, and I asked her, are you going to run a 200? She said, absolutely. The kind of passion that she still has for this sport. After going from the pocket rocket to mommy rocket, after dominating still in the 100, to see how much she still loves to compete, it is so admirable.
Best is 21.79. She just ran within 300s. And how did she do it? By having this monster start. You talk about a turn. She ran a turn. She almost straightened the turn. And then we thought, okay, maybe Steiner and O'Feely come back at her. No such happenings. The 100-meter world champion looks like she's going to be in the conversation for a medal as well.
And think about this for these 2 young women in the middle of the track. Favour O'Feely in the green and Team USA's Abby Steiner. This is important for them from a respect standpoint. And as far as age, for Steiner, she's giving away 13 years to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and for Favour O'Feely is giving away 16 years.
Wow.
And at 35, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce may have never looked better.
Let me tell you something about Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. You don't get 10 world championship goals without having a precise plan. She would have seen this lane draw yesterday and known. I know that Steiner and O'Feely can run me down, but not if I put so much space between me and them in the first half that they have something to think about. And man, she took these collegians to school in this semifinal. 21.8. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is ready for the final.
Now you know why she's known as the Mummy Rocket. You just saw it. Season best for Shelly-Ann, Abby Steiner, Favour O'Feely, and both the women on the automatic qualifier are with our Lewis Johnson. Lewis?
Catching their breath. And so, Mommy Rocket, as everybody's calling you upstairs, how did you have all this speed and then be able to hold on to it in the second half of the race, after the 100 meters as well?
Yeah, I use what I have to my advantage. That's the first 100. So I tried to get out because I know speed was behind me. So I tried to get out as quick as I could and just focus on my technique coming home.
Abby, step in here. You belong here now in this conversation. Your 54th race of the season. How are you able to continue to run so well? And take me through maybe the last 20 meters to make sure you held on to second.
Yeah, just trying to maintain form and keep my posture coming on the backstretch.
At the World Championships in Oregon, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce once again etched her name deeper into the annals of sprinting history by clinching her 5th 100-meter world title. With an explosive performance that left no room for doubt, the 35-year-old veteran silenced critics and reminded the world why she remains a formidable force, outpacing athletes more than a decade her junior. Her enduring supremacy in the short sprints continues to challenge the limits of age and redefine the prime years of a sprinter's career. Fraser-Pryce's longevity is nothing short of extraordinary. Her career is a testament to fierce perseverance and unwavering discipline. Despite the physical demands of motherhood and the natural aging process, she has maintained peak form, earning her the nickname Mommy Rocket. Her latest victory in Oregon is not merely another medal. It's an emblem of her iron-willed focus and strategic training that have sustained her dominance over the years. In the 200-meter semifinals, Fraser-Pryce faced an ambitious new generation, including the promising Abby Steiner and the swift Favor Offaly. Undeterred, she executed a masterclass in sprint racing, blasting out of the blocks with unmatched intensity and building a lead early on. Her timing was flawless, finishing with a season's best of 21.82 seconds, which earned her a spot in the final and reaffirmed her competitive versatility across sprint distances. What truly sets Fraser-Pryce apart is her razor-sharp tactical intelligence. She doesn't merely run, she calculates, adapts, and strikes with precision. Aware of the finishing prowess of younger runners, she leverages her unmatched start to create an advantage that's nearly impossible to erase. Her racecraft has become legendary, a cornerstone of her decorated career filled with Olympic and world podium finishes. Yet, Fraser-Pryce's legacy isn't confined to track accolades. Her charisma, flair, and unapologetic self-expression make her a cultural icon. Throughout the Oregon Championships, she lit up the stadium not only with her speed but also with her vibrant wigs, an outward expression of the confidence and creativity she encourages in others. She's become a role model far beyond athletics, embodying empowerment and individuality. With a haul of 10 World Championship golds and multiple Olympic honors, her resume is unmatched. Few athletes manage to remain relevant at the highest level for as long as she has, and fewer still do so after childbirth. She's rewritten the narrative for female athletes, proving that elite performance and motherhood are not mutually exclusive, but can in fact coexist powerfully. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, anticipation builds around what the Jamaican icon might do next. Age may suggest decline for most, but Fraser-Pryce continues to defy time, racing not just to win, but to inspire. She's become a symbol of reinvention and resilience, carving a path for young athletes to believe that greatness knows no expiration date. Ultimately, Fraser-Pryce's reign reveals that brilliance in sprinting hinges not only on natural speed, but on enduring commitment, shrewd preparation, and emotional strength. Whether it's the 100 or the 200 meters, whenever she crouches into the blocks, the world watches, because history is never far behind.